There's Lee Corso's first month in there. He put on the headgear of Brutus. Coming up, Buckeyes and the Hoosiers. Top 5 showdown. Indiana can go to the Big Ten championship game if it wins this game, and Indiana's Kyle Schwarber still leading the way.
Oh, is that a little tell?
Standings. And now maybe Justin Fields will be able to unseat him. Time to make some Coors Light Saturday selections. Great to see Justin here with us. Let's start with the game, guys. It's coming up noon Eastern time on ABC as soon as game day finishes here. Billy Napier barely missed the crossbar with the throw for, what was it, like
$1 million.
Does Florida get the win in the upset against Ole Miss?
I think he'll barely miss this win. I think that Ole Miss will beat Florida. It's going to be a close game, and I got to say to Justin, listen, brother, I think the bar has been set really high. We had C.J. Stroud as a celebrity picker, and he was outstanding. Really? So the bar has been set high. Yeah. C.J. was incredible. C.J. was incredible.
Who do we got, Nick?
Ole Miss. You know, I love the job that Billy Napier has done in Florida. I think he's done a great job of keeping his team focused through some really difficult circumstances. I just think Ole Miss has got too much firepower for him, but I think it's going to be a close game.
If Napier would have hit that crossbar, I would have changed my pick. I think everything in front of Ole Miss still. I think Lane Kiffin's going to pull from that. I think Jackson Dart's going to play very well. I like Ole Miss to win this one, but I like Florida over the next couple years.
I got Ole Miss today. I think, you know, Jackson's been playing really well this year. I think they have a really good D-line and a good offense as well, so I got Ole Miss for sure.
Yeah, good pick, and Florida's defense keeps it in the tree, makes it real close. Florida close, but Ole Miss winning.
Yeah, we focus always on the top. We talked earlier, the job that Billy Napier's done when they're sitting there 4-5, lost 2 in a row, to fight back. By the way, the Swamp looked like they were undefeated. It's going to be electric today again, but I do think Jackson Dart, too many playmakers. That's not good.
Napier was on the show.
I know. I'm going Ole Miss, too.
I think we'll be fine here. We'll see. All right, let's do a quick one here. Vandy
it's like doubling that.
LSU has lost 3 in a row. I cannot see them losing 4 straight, so I'm going to go with the Tigers.
I'm going with LSU, but I think they got to bounce back. I think they got to show that they have the competitive wherewithal to overcome this adversity they've had the last 3 weeks.
I love Baton Rouge. I called the hell out of it whenever we were down there.
Yeah.
Anytime a team just has bad vibes around it, that Bryce Underwood kid pulling his commitment after the loss to Florida last week, I think those are real. So give me Vandy to get a massive win down there in Death Valley.
I don't know. I got to go with LSU. I think they have more talent, and you know, like you said, they lost 3 in a row, so hopefully they can bounce back today.
Not so fast, my friend. LSU had a terrible loss to Florida, but they come back and win it.
Yeah.
I like that.
I'm going with Pat. I'm going with Vandy. I've called like 5 LSU games. They got a lot of ability. Something's not right there. Something's not clicking right now with this team. Here comes Diego Pavia. A little bit of an attitude coming in. I don't know. I'm going Vandy. I think they can pull off that upset.
Okay, Texas A&M plays Auburn. Night game in Jordan-Hare. Everybody's picking the Aggies with Texas looming next week. Remind me again, what goes on in Jordan-Hare? What is it? Is it haunted? Is it haunted? Oh, no, Kirk had Auburn.
Kirk has Auburn.
Jim Guy told me, I'm with you. I think Auburn wins this game outright tonight.
I do.
Wow.
Yeah, really?
I do. You want a reason why?
Yeah,
I think
do.
it's one. I think it's a sneaky game for A&M. With Texas next week, Auburn has played well enough, they just self-destructed. If they're able to take care of the football, they got a shot to pull off an upset.
All right, victory bell, USC and UCLA. Who wins it?
For the Bruins, after losing 5 straight, they've won 3 of their last 4. I'm going with the UCLA Bruins.
I like USC in this game. I think they've lost some close ones this year, and I think their team is playing better right now.
Coach Foster started at the Big Ten Conference. Didn't know he was going to have to speak to an entire stadium, I think. So a lot of people laughed at it. Then how they start, not great. To your point, Desmond, they're hot.
Yeah.
Give me the UCLA Bruins and a big win for that program and for Coach Foster.
Yeah, it should be a good matchup out there, but I'm going to take the Trojans on this one.
Oh, man.
I got the Trojans.
Too much offense, UCLA win.
Yeah, Miller Moss was the quarterback all year. He ends up getting benched. Jaden Maeva comes in. He's not even on the team anymore. It's our new world of college football. I think Maeva's going to lead SC. I think he gets them the win.
He was really good
He was.
Last week in their last game win against Nebraska. The 2-pack championship game, Wazoo and Oregon State.
I'm going Washington State. Yeah, go Wazoo.
I got Washington State. I just don't think Oregon State's got the firepower.
Brutus is standing on his head, doing the OHIO with his legs right now. I mean, just finished. That was awesome athleticism. I don't like what happened to both of these programs. Obviously, the Pac-2 situation. Give me Oregon State in the beef, and I hope we find these two a home.
I'm going with Washington State in this matchup. I like
Washington State, one flag. Crimson flag.
Oh, yeah, for old Crimson. He's not back there right now, but he's outside. He's outside. I'm with you. Too much offensive firepower for Oregon State to stay with the Cougs.
Yeah, and then one more year of the Pac-2 like this, and then some of the Mountain West schools are coming in to rebuild the Pac-12. Yeah. SMU can get to the ACC championship game against UVA.
So we talked about this SMU earlier. I think they're one of the more complete teams. They're just a better team than UVA, so SMU double-digit victory.
Yeah, I'm with the Mustangs. It's kind of one of my favorite teams in the ACC.
Me too. We love the quarterback, Jennings. Their defense is good against the rush. Virginia lost it all for me last week. Give me SMU.
I got SMU as well. I think they've been playing really well lately.
You're doing a great job picking.
Appreciate it.
Nice pick. Boy. SMU passes that.
Yeah, too much. This, again, I think a bit of a test for all the pats on the back and the maturity going in a game you're expected to win. I think they'll be able to handle it. Rhett Lashley knows he's been around the SEC. He'll have his team ready to go and avoid the upset. I know.
A lot of those.
ESPN 2 at noon Eastern time. Tonight, Army's undefeated, never started 10-0. Yeah. They upset Notre Dame.
And listen, Notre Dame is going to win, but Army will cover. Give me the Fighting Irish.
I like Notre Dame. I just think they got too much strength in the trenches for Army to match up.
Bryson Daly's an absolute dog. Notre Dame's already faced this style of offense with Navy earlier. They handled it well. Give me Notre Dame to win this game, although I love America.
I do think it's going to be a close game, but I think Notre Dame's going to pull it out for sure.
Hey, Justin, never bet against the Catholics.
Never bet against.
You love that one. I think it's Notre Dame, and I think they win big. I think Notre Dame's in good shape. Oh, you got to show this, right?
What's this thing?
Show this.
What are they doing?
What?
They about to dot the I?
No.
Just high-stepping that thing.
There we go.
Just high-stepping and blowing.
We'll show you this right now.
Right there, all the way down. Watch all the way down.
College football.
Oh, this guy.
Let's make the picks while we watch.
Okay.
BYU and Arizona State.
The Sun Devils over BYU. I think BYU's run has come to an end. They lost last week, and they're going to lose again to Arizona State.
I like Arizona State in this one. I just think they're playing really good together as a team, complementary football.
What did you say is happening in the Valley?
Activate.
Yeah, I think that's going to continue. Sorry, Mormons. It's over. Arizona State.
I got Arizona State as well. I think they've been playing well lately, too.
Arizona State wins it in the desert.
The big three, Sam Leavitt, Jordan Tyson, and Cam Scatteraboo, they take care of BYU.
This is awesome. They've been doing this for, what, 100 years?
Forks up all the way across the board. BYU can win its way into the Big 12 championship game, controlling their destiny. Yeah. So can Colorado on the road against Kansas.
Yeah, I tell you what, they got to be careful. Kansas is playing very well, just knocking off teams in their conference. But it's not even just about the offense. We talked earlier today about the Buffalo's defense. I'm going Colorado.
I'm going with Colorado just because I'm rooting for my old friend, Deion Sanders.
Speaking of your friend, Coach Deion Sanders, he was talking to Andy Reid yesterday in that Kansas City Chiefs Stadium. I think that's going to benefit the Colorado Buffaloes as opposed to Kansas. I think their magical year is going to continue. Give me the Buffaloes.
I have the Buffaloes, too. I think they've been playing really well lately. Shadir's been great this year. I got them taking the dub.
Kansas last week won over BU. It was their first road win against a top 10 team in 29 years. They're hot. Kansas.
Kansas the last 2 weeks has looked like a completely different team. They're not only is Daniels playing well, that secondary is playing well. It's a tricky game for Colorado going into that environment. I'm going with Kansas as well.
Hot team.
Yeah.
That would throw things
with the hot hand,
into a tiebreaker scenario potentially in the Big 12 and then here in the Big 10. We know the stakes. Indiana wins. They go to the Big 10 championship game. This is uncharted waters. The Hoosiers are 1-70 all time against top 5 opponents. They've lost 29 in a row to Ohio State. Once when Indiana won here, Earl Bruce called it the darkest day in Buckeye history. So who's going to see the light in this showdown this afternoon?
Their team loves them. Everybody else seems to feel the opposite way about them. We won't forget it.
I expect it to be sold out and loud, you would think, right?
We're going to find a way to win this game.
Another top 5 matchup. Everything is on the line.
Back against the wall. Our best guys versus their best guys.
Every game from here on out is a playoff game for us.
We're going to go out there, we're going to make a statement that this is more than a basketball school.
Let's go! Won't say too many things. We like to let our game talk on Saturday.
Not shy of saying this is the biggest game in Indiana football history. Do they win?
When Indiana played Michigan, Michigan's defense had a lot of success against Indiana's offensive line. Ohio State saw that. They're going to try to use that blueprint. But the tripped out part is people don't understand. Indiana's going to make changes too. They saw where they had weaknesses in their offense. They're going to make some changes. I'm going with the Hoosiers to shock the college football world.
Wow.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I love the job that Kirk Herbstreit's done at Indiana, but I'm telling you, Ohio State has too much talent. I think when they beat Penn State, they got the confidence they need to beat these and win in these kind of games.
Michigan State came in here and played him in 2021, and they were number 9 in the country. It felt very similar. Michigan State, Mel Tucker just signed a big deal. What were you guys up by half, 42?
Yeah,
I think it was 42. I'm not saying it got out of control. I'm not saying it's going to be that bad, but I think it's going to be pretty convincing. Indiana has a chance. They can, again, I keep saying they can gain more respect in these 60 minutes than they can the previous 10 weeks. I just think Ohio State's too good for them.
I can understand why you would say that. And this game might be a complete blowout by those who have spent an enormous amount of money on a team that was expected to win a national championship in this offseason. I refuse to believe that's going to be the story today in this magical college football season. Give me the island of misfit toys in the Indiana Hoosiers to come into the horseshoe and beat Ohio State and thrust themselves into college football history, Justin Fields.
No, sir. No, sir. It's simple. I think this answer is simple. And, you know, I think Indiana's been having a great year. Of course, they're 10-0. But O State by 50 points, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
O State by 50. That's how we're rolling today. So, yeah.
I haven't had the nerve to pick against my first love in Ohio Stadium in years.
You're not going.
But not so fast, my friend. Indiana upsets Ohio State.
During the alma mater?
While the Ohio State is playing against his first love. What a morning it's been. Hey, there are some who's.
I don't know what's going on in the field. It is very
alma mater.
It's a very serious moment.
It's alma mater.
And we got a Hoosier chant happening because of the helmet next to you, Justin. Oh, what a game today. This could be a blowout. This could be a tight one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. There's some great moments here. Kirk, come on, sing it. Kirk's going to sing it for us.
Go ahead, Justin. Go ahead, Phil. Sing along, Justin Fields.
Great work, man.
Justin Fields, tremendous job. Always great to see you. Great morning. Enjoy your college football Saturday.